Imagine a ship slicing through the Atlantic, sails full, horizon endless. A crew of 10 men, a woman, and a child, laughing over dinner, dreaming of home. Now imagine that ship alone, drifting, silent, no blood, no bodies, just gone. This isn't a ghost story born from legend. This is a mystery carved in history. This is the vanishing of the Mary Celeste in November 1872. New York Harbor, November 5th, 1872. The air is sharp with salt and coal smoke. A 282-ton brigantine, the Mary Celeste, sits docked at Pier 50, her hull weathered but proud. She's a working ship, 31 meters long, 2 masts, built in Nova Scotia a decade earlier. Her cargo hold is packed tight, 1,701 barrels of industrial alcohol, bound for Genoa, Italy. A fortune in liquid fire, worth $35,000, enough to tempt any man. But she's not a treasure galleon. She's a merchant vessel, steady, unremarkable, until now. The captain, a 37-year-old mariner from Maine, stands on deck. He's a seasoned sailor, 17 years at sea, a reputation for calm under pressure. His wife, 32, joins him, her presence rare on such a voyage. Their daughter, just 2, toddles nearby, a splash of innocence amid the ropes and tar. 7 crewmen, hand-picked, loyal, round out the team. A first mate from Massachusetts, a cook from Denmark, deckhands from Germany and New York. They're a tight unit, ready for the 3,000-mile crossing. November 7th. The Mary Celeste slips her moorings, sails catching the wind. The skyline fades as they head east, the open ocean swallowing them whole. The captain logs their course, steady at 6 knots, weather fair, spirits high. His wife writes letters home, ink smudging in the salt air. The little girl giggles as the cook tosses her a crust of bread. 11 souls bound by duty and trust, sailing into the gray unknown. For 17 days they carve their path across the Atlantic. The crew works the rigging, the captain charts the stars, the ship hums with life. November the 24th. The last log entry, position noted, 100 miles west of the Azores. Seas calm. Nothing hints at trouble. Nothing screams danger. And yet something waits, something that will erase them all. December 5th. A British brig, the Dei Gratia, spots a sail on the horizon, 600 miles off Gibraltar. Her captain, a 40-year-old veteran, squints through his glass. The ship ahead drifts oddly, sails up but uneven, yawing in the swell. He hails her. No answer. He closes the gap, boards her, and steps into a riddle that will echo for centuries. What did he find? A vessel alive, but empty. December 5th, 1872, 1 p.m. The Dei Gratia pulls alongside the Mary Celeste. The British captain and his first mate climb aboard, boots thumping on wet planks. The ship is silent, too silent. No creak of footsteps, no shout from the helm. Just the wind tugging at torn sails and the slap of waves against the hull. They call out. Nothing. The deck tells a story. The wheel spins free, untended. A sextant lies abandoned near the rail, its brass glinting in the sun. Ropes dangle, frayed but intact. Below, the captain's cabin is frozen in time. A table is set, plates, forks, a half-eaten meal of salted beef and bread. A sewing machine sits open, needle poised over a child's dress. Ink stains a logbook, the last entry dated 11 days prior, November the 24th, 8 a.m. Position logged, all well. The hold is next. 1,701 barrels of alcohol, everyone accounted for, save 9 later, found empty in port. No leaks, no fire, no theft. The crew's quarters are tidy, pipes, clothes, a harmonica left on a bunk as if someone just stepped away. A sword lies under a bed, untouched. The air feels heavy, like the ship is holding its breath. But there's more. The lifeboat, gone. A single yawl, the only escape, missing from its davits. A rope trails over the side, knotted, dragging in the sea. The hatch to the hold is off, planks scattered, the ship's papers, the chronometer, the captain's navigation tools, all vanished. Yet the Mary Celeste floats, seaworthy, her pumps dry, taking on little water. The British captain scratches his beard. No blood stains the deck. No bullet holes scar the wood. No sign of pirates, mutiny, or storm. 11 people gone. A family, a crew, erased without a scream. He takes her in tow, sails her to Gibraltar, 600 miles away. The mystery lands with him, a ghost ship that whispers questions no one can answer. What pulled them off that deck? The sea knows, but it's not telling. December 13th, 1872. Gibraltar's docks swarm with officials, sailors, and gawkers as the Mary Celeste ties up under British guard. The Dei Gratia crew, 8 men, claim salvage rights, towing her in for a prize worth thousands. But the Admiralty Court smells trouble. A ship abandoned mid-ocean, crew missing, cargo intact? Suspicion falls fast. Was it murder, insurance fraud, a plot gone wrong? The inquiry begins. The British captain testifies. 4 hours aboard the Mary Celeste, searching every corner. He swears she was sound. 2 sails torn, a foot of water in the bilge, but no wreck. The court inspects her. The hull's tight. The rigging holds. The 9 empty barrels raise eyebrows. Did the alcohol leak? Spark panic? Experts test the cargo. No fumes, no poison, just pure spirits. The theory sinks. The missing lifeboat gnaws at them. Did the crew flee? The log stops at November 24th, but a slate chalkboard in the cabin hints at November 25th. Coordinates scratched, then wiped. A storm? A wave? The sea was calm that week, records say. No squalls, no rogue swells. The rope over the side dangles like a clue. Did they climb down, cut loose, drift away? No wreckage ever surfaces. No bodies wash ashore. Back in New York, families wait. The captain's brother paces the docks. His sister-in-law's letters clutch tight. Her last words, mailed before the voyage, full of hope. The crew's kin beg for news. 7 men, 7 lives, swallowed by silence. Gibraltar's court digs deeper. The Dei Gratia crew face hard questions. Did they kill for profit? No evidence sticks. The ship's past is clean. No debts, no scandals. March 1873. The inquiry ends, cause unknown. The Mary Celeste is released, her cargo sold, her hull recrewed. But the questions linger, sharp as a blade. 11 souls don't vanish without a trace. Something happened between November 25th and December 5th. Something wild, something lost. What broke that ship's heart? Spring 1873. The Mary Celeste sails again, but her shadow grows. Sailors whisper her name. Cursed, haunted, a coffin adrift. The mystery festers and theories bloom like weeds, each one crazier, each one clawing for truth. Let's chase them down, into the fog, into the mad unknown. First, pirates. The Atlantic crawled with them in 1872. Barbary raiders, rogue schooners. Could they have boarded, killed the crew, spared the cargo? No bullet holes, no blade marks, no plunder. The lifeboat's gone, not stolen, cut free by someone aboard. Pirates don't leave a ship this neat. The idea drifts away, dead in the water. Next, mutiny. 7 crewmen, a hard captain, a long voyage. Tempers flare, fists fly, a blade ends it. The first mate, a stern man, could have led it. Killed the family, dumped the bodies, fled in the yawl. But the bunks are made, the sword sheathed. No fight stains the deck. Mutiny's a ghost, loud, bloody, and absent here. Then the sea itself, a waterspout, a twisting funnel of wind and wave, could have struck. The crew panics, sees the hold hatch off, thinks she's sinking. They pile into the lifeboat, cut the rope, drift off, only to drown when the storm passes and the ship stays afloat. The weather logs say no, clear skies, gentle swells. The Mary Celeste mocks the theory, bobbing unharmed. What about the cargo? 1,601 barrels of alcohol, 9 empty, 1,692 full. A leak, a vapor cloud, a spark feared but never lit. The captain smells it, orders evacuation. Lifeboat launched, no time for tools or logs. Tests find no fumes, no stains. The barrels hold tight. Another guest sinks. The wildest yet, something unnatural. A sea monster, tentacles coiling from the deep, snatches them one by one. Or a rift, a tear in reality, swallows them whole, ship untouched. No proof, just shivers. The ocean keeps its secrets close. Which tale holds the key? The truth hides, deeper still. 1873 fades to 1885. The Mary Celeste changes hands. 19 owners in 12 years, none keeping her long. Sailors refuse her gangway, call her a widowmaker. Her cargo shifts, coal, boots, fish, but her curse sticks. December 1884. Her last captain, a desperate man, runs her aground off Haiti. Insurance fraud, a final stab at profit. She burns, breaks, sinks into the reef. 11 lives lost in 1872, and now her bones rest in shallow water. Theories pile up, over 50 by century's end. Scientists, sailors, writers, all grasp at shadows. Conan Doyle spins a yarn in 1884, a fictional survivor, a killer aboard. It's a lie, but it sticks, blurring fact and fable. The De Gratia crew take their salvage, $1,700, a bitter prize, and fade into history. No one's punished, no one's saved. The captain's family mourns, a widow's letters, a child's dress, relics of a life cut short. The crew's kin scatter, 7 men, 7 voids, their pipes and harmonicas, all that remain. The Mary Celeste leaves no answers, just a logbook ending November 24th. A lifeboat lost, a rope trailing like a question mark. Today her name echoes, books, films, a ghost in maritime lore. Divers find her wreck in 2001. Rotted planks, no clues, the sea still mute. What took them? A freak wave? A madness born of isolation? A force beyond the charts? 11 souls sailed east, vanished west, and left a ship to drift alone. This was no storm's doing, no pirate's blade. This was a silence that swallowed whole. The Mary Celeste sails on, in memory and mystery, a warning carved in empty wood. Curiosity can vanish too, and its echo lasts forever.